guys, subscribe WorldWideChels.
I WorldWideChels. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the match review of the amazing 3-1 victory versus the hapless Southampton Saints. As the panel starts filtering in, make sure we like and subscribe to the video. As always, super chats get prioritized, so if you've got something to say and you want everybody to know about it, send the super chats in. We have an amazing panel. Big up to the hostess with the most, Mr. Sadiq.
Yes,
Mr. Alex. So I'm going quick here. KJ and Andrew. Sadiq, give us your initial reaction on the match.
Well-deserved win, man. Well-deserved win. That was the most important thing before the international break. I'm happy people have bounced back and we deserved it. That's all. I'm happy for Timo Werner. I'm happy with the runs. I'm even happy with Mason Mount, Ross Barkley. I'm happy with every single one of them personally. The win was very important.
Alex, your initial thoughts on the match.
Thanks for letting me go.
Blood pressure.
Be good for you.
Blood pressure. Wish Timo Werner for me scored 2 goals. That's a fact. That's the second goal. He scored the first goal. That there's a bad call. There's such a bad call and deserved red card. It's a good game. Thank God. Thank God we won.
Hey, KJ.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm happy, especially for our young players, man. There's so many talents out there that we haven't been utilizing, and I'm glad they got their starts improved. Why they should be getting starts, man. It was a fantastic game. I think Callum Hudson-Odoi. You know, I'm about to become a Cho stan myself if he keeps on putting up those performances. But yeah, man, amazing game. Like Redneck said, Timo deserved 2 goals. But yeah, we keep on moving, man. I'm happy for 3 points.
And we go to Andrew, the man who coined the frame Kovačić, excuse me. Yes, let's get that trending. Hashtag Kovačić.
Hashtag Kovačić. Yes.
Andrew, what's your thoughts on the match?
Great first half. Alex is right. It should have been 2-0 up. I thought, though, Hasenhüttl made that slight tactical change in the second half, which affected us. And the red card, I do believe, changed the game. It was a red card. I do agree with Alex. It was a red card. Fantastic performances. Loftus-Cheek, I thought was very, very, very good. Cho was very good in the first half. Chilwell, up and down second half, but he got the redemption. Mount played good when he came on. Chalobah. Chalobah. We have to talk about Chalobah, man. He's just getting better and better and better.
Yeah,
awesome.
Let's go through the goals real quick. First goal, 9 minutes in, comes from a corner. And I want to say that it was a flick on by Ruben. Was it a Ruben flick on?
Yeah. It was Loftus-Cheek. It was a flick on.
Yeah.
And then Chalobah calmly puts it in the back of the net. A lot of people would fluff those. But
he was concentrated. Concentration was good. Concentration on that was good, especially the weather condition. I don't want to be like a Jurgen Klopp and blame the rain for it, but he kept his eye on the target. And it was a pretty strong header. I mean, like the post is right there. If he didn't care if he get hurt because the post is right there too. Good
it was very, very, very well done. Calmly done. I'm just going to make sure that I'm correct on this.
Hey, Alex, we're not Arsenal, man. We don't blame the rain.
Yeah, Ruben. Let's see, Ruben. Did he have an assist? Yes, they did give him the assist. So
there's no way we wouldn't give him assist. I'll go.
Well, I just want to make sure that I was correct. It was Ruben that got up. So gets in the game, does the thing that we wanted from our midfield. Yeah. Little assist there. So we had one chalked. Let's talk about the goal that was chalked off. I mean, the Lukaku one, of course, was offside. Okay, we get that.
Yeah.
But let's go to the first Timo header that was chalked off, and I want thoughts on how far back they went to come up with that decision. Alex, we'll start with you.
Repeat the question. I was muted and I was talking.
Excuse me, the Timo goal, the first
Yeah.
Timo goal that was chalked off because of VAR
Yeah.
review.
First of all, those are soft. It was a foul. Like he literally brushed against his ankles. My problem with that is not how long you going back to reverse the free kick. That was the decision. The reason why goal should stand before I even look at the VAR. You know what I'm saying? Like before the VAR, the game was already flowing. Two attempts on target, like 2 crosses, and they went all the way back for that. And when I saw the actual challenge, I didn't think there was a big deal about it either. So I think they flopped it 2 times. Once for going back so far, and even after that, they still flopped it.
And what about you, KJ?
Look, I think the argument is if it was a foul, which I mean it should have been given there and then. I think for the ref and the linesman to allow the play to continue for that long, surely you wave it on. You don't give it as a foul. You know what I mean? Especially because when you look at it in context, it was soft when it happened, but it was a foul. The game went on. We had 2 crosses that were allowed to be played, and then the only reason why it was reviewed by VAR is because players from Southampton complained. If those moments didn't happen, the goal was going to stand. So I think there needs to be a conversation about how far VAR can go back and what exactly is the time frame you allowed, because that's just ridiculous, man. It kills the whole momentum of the game. And it's so, as soon as we continued on play, it kind of killed all momentum. So yeah, I wasn't pleased by that. But I mean, at the end of the day, VAR came and helped us as well, but we'll get into that red card later.
Yeah, and Andrew?
I agree with the guys. I think it's the time. I think when it was live, I thought they were actually looking at the Lukaku thing, before the cross came in. That's what I thought they were looking at when they said, "Oh, they're looking at a foul."
No, they were. Then they changed it. They were.
Oh,
then
they
went
changed
to the
it.
next
Okay,
one.
because they were like, I was going, well, they can't give it for that, and then it's like, oh, all the way back. It's like, because it's not as if it's like they fouled, we crossed it in, Werner scored from there. There was two phases of play, enough time for Southampton to get back in the defensive places, and it's like, it's true. How far do you go back? Was it? And I thought it was supposed to be an obvious thing, but I was just naffed off with that because it just spoiled the whole thing. And it's like, if we go in 2-0, that second half is I think it's just a play around for us. I really do. It's not harder than it used to be. Than it was 2-0. We go 2-0 up, that game's dead. It's dead.
Yeah, it was pretty far back in the build up. Okay, I understand that the whole thing came from the foul. That's how Aspie won the ball. But again, we had multiple plays. I think at least 2 phases of play be after that foul. So if you get, I mean, how far back are you going to take it?
I never think about the same thing about it. Like if you look at, because the VAR was on TV, they didn't show it on the field, but they show it on TV, and they show what VAR actually looking at. So what VAR did is, you can see they looked at Lukaku stage. Like they didn't even go back first. What they did is they looked at the Lukaku if he was offside. Then it was another offside, and only third time they actually went and started going all the way back to Azpilicueta challenge. That's what's weird, because you can see how they looked at it, and like maybe you should go to the first minute of the first goal and start challenging the first goal. I don't know.
Right. I'm surprised that didn't get a look for offside actually, because it was kind of close with the Chalobah header that we actually got a goal for.
They did look. They said they looked. It was good. They looked
okay. Well, to me, it was a little bit further back. If you're going to call the foul, you call the foul on the field. You had multiple things happen after that. They had a chance to get back on the field, or get back in position. So again, it was a poor call, but in the end, it didn't really cost us. Now we go to the second half. Of course, we need to talk about the moment of madness from Chilwell, sticking his leg out. Whenever you force a player to the byline, which is what you're supposed to do, there's no reason then to lunge in for the ball. because you've actually narrowed his angle of how he can play the ball across, right? So you're using the touch line as a second defender. All you have to do is stay in front of him. You don't have to lunge in at that point. That's how I see it. Looks like Andrew might be not be here right now, so we'll go to Alex first.
It was a blind challenge actually. He didn't even look for him. He lost it. He kind of like, you know what? I'm gonna put my leg just in case if he's going their way. You know what I'm saying? It was a blind challenge. It was 100%. I felt bad for Chilwell. I really did. I wasn't even mad. I was like, I'm mad because now we have another thing to say Alonso should have started. You know what I'm saying? That was more. It was not a penalty that I was upset about. It was Chilwell will get the. You know what I'm saying? It will be on him, and which could have been done, that we draw the game, and that was the disappointing part for Chilwell personally.
Yeah, I got a tweet, a DM, somewhere along that line. I won't tell you who sent it. But,
I think I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I know who said it.
Hey,
Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Who you talking about?
I didn't say a name. I didn't say anybody's name.
Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Who you talking about here?
So since Sadiq is with us, I'm going to skip down and ask him about the Chilwell play because you wanted that brought up. So I'm going to let you go.
Listen, Chilwell had the same situation as what you guys talk about Alonso on. So when Alonso does really, really bad and then scores a goal, you lot don't get excited. But now Chilwell scored a world-class goal, a banger, that Alonso scores as well. We have to keep it real both ways, bro. We can't say one thing about Alonso and then say the opposite.
No, because up until that penalty, Chilwell have been playing well. Alonso doesn't
exactly
when he's playing crap. So
yeah, but that's the thing, though.
Don't get me wrong. Alonso should have played first 4 games. He deserved to start for first 4 games. Otherwise, Sadiq, I accept, but no,
Alex,
thank you.
Alex, bro, listen. Let me say one more thing. You can have such a very good game, an average game, but if you make that one mistake that gets the opposition back into the game, everyone's gonna remember that, and that's gonna be.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's why I was so sad for Chilwell, because if we did not win that game, and the reason we didn't would have been the Chilwell, I would have felt bad.
I would have feel bad.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It would have been. But we're not Liverpool. We're not gonna complain that they win 10 men, so they low blocked us.
Yeah. So
comments think he was average and not good. By the way, I'm just saying.
Look. Up until that point, he had our most shots and goal contributions. So was he average? Because he gave us our most chances. So
we'll go through.
Just one more thing, just one more thing. I think Chilwell played really well because there was a new left winger that we haven't been seeing for quite a while. So I want to give my props to Hudson-Odoi today as well. That's it. That's why Chilwell done okay, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. All right. I mean, we're gonna go through every player. So I wouldn't say that Callum made Chilwell look good. Maybe Chilwell make Callum look good.
Your comment made the awkward silence.
No, because we have to give him praise. We have to give him praise as well.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that part.
Good. Hudson-Odoi has to be good as well.
We'll give everybody what they deserve.
Godzilla in the chat, because I don't know why he doesn't like Chilwell, but he doesn't rate Chilwell fairly. Chilwell's not been. How can you rate Chilwell 2 out of 10 this season when he's played like this is only his second game? And it wouldn't be this. It would be the same energy considered for Cho if because Cho played well as Chilwell did, so it would be the same energy. So Godzilla, I don't know.
He would have got way more hate.
I don't know what Chilwell's done to you, Godzilla, or anything like that. But you
Andrew, be real. Andrew, be real. Hudson-Odoi would have got way more hate, bro. If you gave that.
Not from anyone here.
Well, maybe one person.
But Cho played well. If he gave away the penalty, I'd go, yeah, he gave away. He shouldn't have done that. There was a terrible tackle. Should have gave away the penalty. But Cho still played well. I can still praise Cho and just go to that point and go, that was a dumb-headed mistake that he did. You know, but we moved.
Yeah. Well, let's finish going through the goals.
All
Okay.
respect to Cos.
Oh, sorry,
All
I'm
respect to
sorry.
Cos.
No, it was 1-1. Then the James Ward-Prowse red card. Everybody okay with that being a red? Straight red? Anybody
I
have
knew
any
it was
issues?
gonna
No,
be red.
I don't think that was red. I don't think that was red.
Yeah, well,
No, he's
That
trolling.
was red. No, it wasn't red.
It's always a red
Oh, hey.
card. He got him from behind on the Achilles with studs.
Bro,
Both feet after air. I mean, come on. You gotta put a better banner
I'm
than that,
sliding
man.
at that pace,
If it
bro.
was vice versa, you will be angry, bro. I'm being honest.
No,
Angry.
No
No.
way. There's no
no
way.
way, no,
Bro.
way, no.
Bro, the disallowed goal should have been through, and this one should have been yellow, man.
No. I'm saying what I'm saying is like if Azpilicueta tackle was quicker, like literally foul and cross in the box and a goal, I wouldn't fight the Azpilicueta tackle. It was a soft, but it was VAR looked at it. It's not a problem for me. If they would have called it immediately, you see what I'm saying? But my problem was it took so long. Plus, go all the way back and reverse it. You're supposed to have VAR supposed to be like 100% referee was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think what the problem is because VAR should not even looked at it for one reason. Because they're saying they tried to fix that call on the field, but let the referee, and we will change the obvious mistakes, right? That was supposed to be a resolution with VAR. The problem is, what's his name? Linesman did not call the foul. So, and Atkinson did not call the foul. You know what I'm saying? So for me, why VAR was actually involved looking at it?
Well, a yellow card was given, so they were reviewing it in case if it was a red card.
No,
So he got a
I'm
yellow
talking
card.
about Azpilicueta.
Oh,
I'm talking about Azpilicueta because Sadiq said because of Azpilicueta should have been the yellow, it should be a goal, but a yellow card. And I was saying it's a reverse. Like the way they looked at the VAR, they took it from the wrong angle. I'm saying like they should have let the referee the game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Atkins' decision to make the call. It was the linesman decision.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys hear me?
yeah, we got
Yes.
you, Debbie.
Yep. Okay,
So my point was about this Azpilicueta, based on what Sadiq said, it was different. It's like
Okay,
now it's
well,
a bunch of
let's
confusion.
move
Let
forward.
it go.
We-
Yeah.
Let's move forward. So they go down to 10 men, and then we come to the game winner,
Yeah.
Timo Werner. It came from I want to say it came
A spray from Barkley out to the right.
That's
Yeah.
That's
And
what I
as
was talking about.
Insane.
insane, yo.
That's
yeah.
what I
So
was-
Barclays comes on, sprays the ball out to Azpilicueta.
One
He puts
time
it across. He one timed it across the box. Timo's there, taps the ball in. Now here's the question. Now it was a beautiful goal. Had Timo not played it
Lukaku was right there.
was Lukaku offside?
Yeah, he was right there.
Well, Lukaku was actually behind Timo Werner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, I have a bone to
From
pick with Lukaku though because he missed that
He missed that
last
sitter.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed the sitter.
But like that was a great technique from Chilwell. But
Yeah.
I needed Lukaku to score, man. I need the prop running.
So
I was
okay,
more happy
final
for
goal.
Timo actually.
Since we're in the madness already, the ball gets played down again. Lukaku off the post, Ashby off the post, the crossbar,
Yeah.
falls to Chilwell, who hits a midair volley. I mean, that's a beautiful technique. That's
And
very,
he
very
made up for that
good.
stupid penalty he gave away because he did not need to make that challenge.
Absolutely,
Stupid
but he made
freaking
up for
penalty.
it.
He made up
He
for
made
it
up
though. He automatically replaces Alonso because he could score. That's all Alonso could do.
That is hypocritical.
Listen, he automatically replaces Alonso because Alonso could score and Chilwell could score. So what Alonso could do more than that? That's what he gives us, right?
Jerry, that's hypocritical.
And yo, Jester, I'm ignoring the MA Hive over there, but that Mount right wing back can be a shout because that dude can.
Sadiq, did someone get you out?
That
someone
dude
get you out?
Mount can whip in across, bro.
Bro, let's be
I
real. man.
heard you were stuck in the mud.
Honestly, that's hypocritical, though. Honestly,
Yo, just I don't want to talk about Alonso. But we should when we get to the RLC hive, I'm gonna go real quick, and when we get to the RLC topic, then we can talk. All right.
Barkley was better than Loftus-Cheek as well.
No,
What?
I mean, the great ball.
Sadiq just pointed. I think Sadiq has like a doll behind
he
there
just likes to stir the pot.
with the needle, you know, like voodoo stuff.
he likes to just stir the pot. He likes
Hey,
to stir the pot.
he played a fantastic ball to Asby. That's his contribution for the game. Okay.
Yeah,
But what y'all
it's
saying
wonderful
about
pass.
Mount, a right wing back though?
Huh?
What y'all saying about Mount, right wing back? The dude was playing in those crosses really well. Mount,
I told you Mount would be a great backup right wing back.
I think he started. I think he started in his right position today.
Yeah.
He played on the right side of he was a right-sided 8 when he came on. So they went 3. The change was we went 3 in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Callum came off for
That's
Mount.
not
Mount went
position.
into the middle because we wanted to show up that midfield. Put 3, because they had 3 in the midfield. We wanted to match them up, to keep the space down, which was the correct tactics in my opinion. But he looks better.
guys, I'm joking about the right wing back in the comments.
No. I know that. I know that.
Like these guys in the comments are getting their knickers in a twist. And then he comes Daniel with the emotional take because he's a Mount's boy. I was joking, bro. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah.
People got to
He
chill.
looks great. Like this is Mount position at 8, a right-sided 8 in midfield. This is his position, his natural position.
Yeah.
Like this is where he shines. Like don't get emotional, guys. This is why don't get emotional, man. I'm joking.
So that was the scoring. I think every substitute Tuchel brought on was spot on. I think everybody did what they were supposed to do. Anybody have any questions about the substitutes?
Time. For me, it was the biggest thing is it's on time.
Yeah.
The reason why, because you can see Loftus-Cheek start to drop the passes short. All of a sudden, passes became short. Kovačić just when we were counter-attacking, like before that challenge, before the red card, when we got countered, you can see Kovačić and Cho did not even attempt to go back. Like they just jogged back, and I was like, "It's time for sub. It's time for sub."
Yeah, Kova's final third balls were getting a little bit all over the place towards the end of his time on the pitch. But I thought they were 3 good subs, good timing on them. Everybody played their part once the red card happened. So,
but the subs were made. That you have to hand it to Hasenhüttl. He made a tactical change at half time that really took us off our game, and it was until the penalty went in, and then the change was made. That's when and also obviously the red card. That's when we got a bit more freedom. So actually, Tuchel was responding to Hasenhüttl.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Southampton coach, I actually impressed with him. He's
a
really good coach.
They're all out of the same system, by the way. They all come from the same tree.
I feel like the red card forced that though. Like
no. Yeah, he made the change before the red card.
Yeah, for the second half.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Tuchel. I'm talking about Tuchel.
Yeah. What I was trying to say about their substitution is, I think he watched the game of what happened in Juventus. He saw how slow we came out of the first half. We conceded a goal. I think he did it like, you know what? Let me try to see if we concentration. So he snipped that substitution during the halftime because we were running them through the mud in the midfield for the first half.
Yeah.
So again, if you want something talked about, drop a super chat. Super chat ensures that we will talk about what you have in the chat. So super chats will get you a notice, and we'll talk about that subject. We can't talk about every subject that comes through the chat. There's just too many of them. So if you want something asked, put some money behind it, and we'll definitely go over it. So we've been through. Look, there's the man.
Yes, come on.
Somebody said Ruben and it popped up.
I just can't get enough. Scoring in the hard in and scoring in the shed. I just can't get enough. Could have been a Scouse Burley said get fucked, and I just can't seem to get enough of Timo Werner. I'm sorry for being late, guys, but you know it's raining, people can't drive, and it took me 2 hours to get home.
Wait, you went to the game?
No, I had to listen to the game on the radio.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yo, Fato, why you getting emotional, man? I was congratulating you when I on Twitter. I put that when Timo scored. I put the eyes, bro, and I was like, yeah, like trying to say big up to Fato. He was like, you knew though it wasn't his fault, right? I was congratulating him, man.
Let me ask you guys, how you can be on the phone and watch the game? I can't. I seriously can't. I'll mute everything. Is no way you can get hold of me during the game. My kid's going upstairs. My wife goes in the bathroom. In the bedroom. Everybody's hiding until the game is over.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Since the majority of chat wants to talk about Callum's performance, I'm going to start on Callum's performance.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's not get it over.
Be nice.
Here, okay. He had some beautiful link-up play in the middle of the pitch. But when you get towards the final third, we all know what he's going to do. He's going to cut in on his right side every time.
But he should have had an assist, though, Jester.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
He should score.
Bro, come on, bro. That's bars, son. Come
He
on.
should have scored when he went one up.
That's hate right there, man. Come on. Give me his credit.
Rudiger should have had an assist, too, if Lukaku wasn't outside. We can all do
so what? There was an offside. VAR gave that stupidness the 2 plays back.
I understand, but he didn't get an assist.
Bro,
Yeah,
but
I mean, if we're gonna talk about someone who did get an assist, we knew he did get an assist.
Ruben got an assist, so he played well, but there's not enough for me to say this guy should be starting at left wing. He didn't influence the game enough. He didn't score a goal. He didn't have an assist. He wasn't so dangerous that I'm like, oh, that guy's got to start every game.
Sadiq, can I join back when I'm inside because it's raining really bad?
Yeah, why don't you do that?
Yeah, why are you even forcing Come on, bro. You're going to get wrong with.
Put it in the private chat.
Why are you calling in the rain?
Put it in the private
Yeah,
You about to get sick and all of that.
I'll come back when I'm inside, yeah?
Put on your hood, bro.
Okay.
No, go home.
Sadiq, stop pressuring him when it's coming on.
Okay, see ya.
Yo, Deeks, I'm telling you, just go home first before then you get sick. If you stay outside in a longer time, you're gonna get some risk of fever. Soon,
Well, like father.
Yes.
Soon. Yeah, like me. Yeah.
Your immune system is
So
dropping
just go
down.
home.
because
Just go
you-
home. Yeah.
So, okay, well, let's drop that. That's not a subject we need to be talking about.
Yeah.
So we're on Callum. So my thoughts were Callum played well, but he didn't impress me.
Look,
Yeah, I mean, I think Jester.
Bro, I think Callum could score a hat trick and he wouldn't impress you, bro.
exactly.
Come
Guys.
on. No.
Listen, I watched him very closely to the game too because he was playing on the left like everybody wanted him to. So I was like, let me pay a little extra attention to him since he's where everyone wants him to be. No, I'm not backing it. He did do some good things, man, but like it wasn't anything that we're not getting out of anyone else when they play that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right? You're not getting that.
Before everybody gets hyped, before anybody goes next, let me read what he did. He had one shot, none on target, one key pass, 75% completion on those passes, one aerial one in 31 touches.
Okay.
Bro, y'all know when you come home and show your report card, it's all A's, but you get 1 B, and your mom is like, that 1 B. Oh my God.
No, I'm saying
That's
I'm
how
just
you
reading
make
off the
these
stats.
kids star
I
kids.
understand that, but the stats you have to take stats and eye test into it as well.
He looked
Now,
better than
Josh just said-
Ziyech. I'll give you that. He's looked
Josh-
better than Ziyech has looked.
I was about to
I'll
say,
give you
Josh,
that.
after the
I think he
trash we
looked better
just
than
witnessed
Havertz
with
the past
Ziyech.
few
Oh,
games.
one at a
and-
time, please. One at a
Sorry,
time.
after the trash we just witnessed with Ziyech, and I'm going to have to say this, Havertz as well, it's a refreshing performance from Cho. Now, to say that, I thought he had an extremely good first half and was linking up with Chilwell well. Now, credit to Hasan-Hüttl. He was probably the most affected player out of his tactical change at half time because he was barely seen in the second half. So I have to balance it out. It was a good performance, a good performance, not overblown. I thought it's a solid, good performance, but he needs to. When he gets another chance again, do that again. And I thought everyone's wanting to play him on the left. He played on the left, and I thought he did good. But the second half, he was taken out by the Southampton tactical change, and that's probably why they did it as well, to stop him getting the ball. So, and I thought Livramento dealt with him well in the second half. So
yeah. I mean, I was gonna add a similar thing. I think he played well. Generally, from what I've seen, I did watch some of the first half on video before my phone died, and he did play well. I'm not gonna. I would say it was one of his better games. At the same time, look at that. I think I need to see more than just the one performance, because it's all right doing it once, but like Ruben Loftus-Cheek he's done it in multiple games, whether it's coming off the bench or starting. And you've got to, especially in that position where we've got a lot of players. You've got Pulisic coming back. Look how he's going to do. Obviously, first game, the early game he's played, he scored. So Pulisic has had a decent run at it. If we've got to see it more consistently for him to nail down a spot in that position, and that's my point. He's done well in this game, but we need to see it consistently before I will say yes, he deserves to be at the left wing. And that's me just being completely balanced, no hate, and proving that I don't have an agenda like the comment says.
Matt, I agree with you. And where I actually give Callum grace is in this system right now with these sets of players where we prioritize Callum on the right, to see him play at the left and be at the level where he is right now, I can't say he could have done any better. He's getting introduced into this system on the left, his natural position. So for us to kind of just lower his performance, it kind of doesn't make sense. But I agree when you say we need to see it on a consistent basis. I think for what he gave us was really good. And he was one of our standout players in the first half. That link-up play he did where he nutmegged, I forgot who it was, on the left and passed it to Chilwell, that was just a small fraction of what he can give us in a game. And that's what we've been crying for. Dynamic players that can take players on 1v1 and just give us something, because we haven't had that the past few games, if we're being honest. So for Callum to do that, that's a good player to me, in my eyes.
Anybody else have anything on Callum?
Yeah.
They want to.
Hold on, sorry, I've got to mute that. Yeah,
and I just can't seem to get it.
Hold on to the songs. Let's Alex go ahead. Go ahead.
So I don't know. For me, I'm more on Jester's side about Cho. Not because I have agenda. I don't have agenda. I have nobody. Well, Robin, but it's secret. Anyway, my problem with Cho is he performs in the patches. Like he Chalobah. No, Cho, Callum. He prefers in kind of like a patches. He does like something good for 10 minutes, then he disappears for 5-10 minutes. Even in the first half, he should have scored a goal. Lukaku did, and Timo Werner made that run, so defenders literally walked away from him. Like he ran from halfway line all the way to the goal with no pressure on it until the end, and he scuffed it. He should have scored. Do you forgot that?
No, Livramento made a good block on that.
At the end, but he ran there free. Watch the replay. Yeah. He should.
Yeah,
I did not know that he was so slow. I thought he was a fast-paced player.
Yeah, he's lost.
It was just to make.
He definitely lost a step though. From the injury.
What I'm saying, I'm not saying he was bad. I'm saying he was decent in the first half. To compare him to something, you need to find compare him to something. We did not watch him enough, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Redneck, but don't you think that's a byproduct of him just not playing so much? Like I'm not expecting Odoi. I mean, I understand Jester has a valid point where it's like, all right, he's probably not gonna start, but he doesn't get the chances a lot.
Yeah, but can I reverse that?
Hold on, let me finish.
Oh, there's Joe hater number 3.
No.
I'm not hating. Hold on.
Here's the
let Alex finish.
Here's the thing about Cho. What frustrates me the most. I think he's a little bit afraid of going into challenges. If you looked at it, I think he still has that in the back of his head, the injury. Like Ruben is everywhere. Those Eiffel Tower legs are everywhere sliding. What I'm saying, like, I think it's the process of the game. Give him a couple of more times to get into the rhythm, and we'll see from there. I think the reason why Cho looks so fresh because our other players look so shit in offense. Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? If our offense looks so bad for the previous games, even player like Cho and everybody was like fresh of breath air. I mean, we forgot how good we can be because we are actually played bad in the beginning of the season. That's all it was from a creative side of players. That's all it was.
Do you think, Alex, that based on his performance right now, he deserves a full game?
No.
Again, that's wonderful to do those kind of techie things, a one-off passes in the middle of the pitch. But
you got to ask yourself, how many times Cho found Lukaku or Timo Werner?
You know, other than the one that was chalked off, that was probably
You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't it what we're looking from Kai Havertz and from Ziyech? Which, agree, both are horrible. You see what I'm saying? Isn't it the same thing?
He might get it because he's not going away.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. He's still young, and I'm not saying he shouldn't. I'm not saying like.
The thing is though, Alex, is that you know what we have to. It's not up to us, but I think we have to like what we're waiting for. We're going to give Havertz time to link up with Lukaku. We're going to give Werner time to link up with Lukaku.
We're going to give.
We have to be the same, don't we? Like with Ziyech.
Agree. I just need a little more time.
Exactly. And do you know what? I would love to see him get some. You know, if he's played well and he did play good, you know, maybe we should see it against Brentford again because he might.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's really good. You forget that he was actually. We played against a good midfield side that does not stay low block. We're playing good with our team, other players also good when we're not low blocked. Yeah. When we're low blocked, that's when we start to have problems. And I didn't see Cho in that situation. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't see Cho in that, it's open game. You know, it's good for Cho to play in that kind of open game. So
so I think that's about it on Callum. Does anybody have any final words? It's not that we're hating. Look, first of all, we're not hating on Callum. He played okay. He played well. But where's the end product? We've been asking for end product out of our front line. He was part of the front line, and there was no end product from him. So if we're going to keep it real for all the players, you're asking for end product. There was none.
Yeah, I feel like that's not hating, but like it's like with Cho, it's like every little thing y'all nitpick on. But if it was somebody else, like say if a Pulisic did this, you would like highlight more of his good stuff than his bad stuff. Like I kind of feel that. I kind of feel that, bro.
I agree
with that.
No. Let's get it correct. If Pulisic,
it's just human nature, bro. You said it.
No. Stop. Let me finish. If Pulisic doesn't score or assist, or sometimes even when he does, like the first game, everybody said he was bad, but he scored a goal. He has to score or assist, or everybody says he had a bad game. So if you're going to keep it real for what you say about
that
Pulisic,
now.
Everybody says that.
I remember when we had the Crystal Palace review. And we necessarily did not say Pulisic. We said Pulisic was not having the best game. But he's like, he scored though. Like, you know, you was highlighting that the things that he was doing well and defending him. But I feel like with Cho, like Cho really should have had an assist. But you see, it doesn't count. But we're saying, look at, he really should. It's VAR. He didn't do anything. Yeah. He didn't do like anything. He really should have an assist. Like, I feel like you guys could highlight that, which I don't. Like, you know what I mean? You'd rather focus on what he's doing. You highlight his wrong spots when it comes to him rather than like what he's doing well.
Come on, Javi. First of all, that play never happened. Okay, you can say it all you want, but in the process of the game, all of that never happened because they went back and chalked it off because of a foul. Okay, we cannot continue to say, well, he assisted on a goal that never existed. Fine. He assisted on a goal that never happened.
Justice, come on, bro.
Did he have an assist or not?
Be wrong and strong.
Should he have counted?
I think it should have, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm not the referee.
We need
you to say I need you to say that's end product. That's end product. I mean, we should move on from this show topic.
No.
Can I say one thing that I've been trying to say for the last 5 minutes?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, just into the fact of what Javi was saying about the whole, Callum hasn't been playing, so we can't expect him to come in and do well. Well, both Ruben.
I never said that. Expect him to do well. I said the inconsistencies that he was highlighting. I said you can expect, like, can you not like give him a break because he doesn't play there often? I'm not saying he can't play well, but like those inconsistencies that you're pointing out, I feel like it comes with match times. Like even Ruben, we love Ruben, but there's some things that he can do better because that's going to come along with match time and match sharpness. Like, you know what I mean? There's some reading of the game where he could progress it faster. He's a little bit safe now, even though he does do his runs from time to time. It just comes with confidence, and you've seen that as the game. Like, for instance, he gets the ball on top of the box. He can shoot that ball, but he wants to be safe and make that pass. That, like, it shuts down a counter. That's what I'm saying. It just takes time, like with the run of games.
Javi, who had the better game, Ruben or Cho?
Ruben.
Okay.
Of course, Ruben.
Hold on a second. Let me ask you a question for each one of you to answer. How do you 100% sure that Cho was crossing to Timo Werner, not to Lukaku?
Bro, come on. That was pinpoint.
No. Yeah, that's a question. You have a 6-foot-something striker that Lukaku, or he's crossing to Timo Werner.
Yeah,
but even if though he's picking out somebody,
that's not my question. If he was picking the Lukaku and he mispassed that ball completely, I mean, I'm not nitpicking. He had a good game, but come on.
And again, it never happened.
Should be
so wait, what is your point behind it? Like, what are you trying to say?
No,
one at a time.
You're trying to squeeze gesture with saying like whatever happened your relationships before I got into the scene with Pulisic and what's the game? Crystal Palace. I wasn't there. I don't know what agenda you have then. I'm talking about now. So you're picking that specific thing that. He's saying that he assisted. I agree that goal should stand and assist should stand, but I'm not 100% sure that assist was meant for him. That's what.
But like, can you? That's a debate though. Like you're saying,
that's harsh.
Not a debate.
That's harsh.
I think that's such a.
I can't talk right now because my nephew's so crying, so I can't really talk. Let's move on.
Sadiq, go ahead. Let Sadiq land.
Let me add a point, you lot. Actually, you got someone going next. Someone not.
Okay, so again, we can say that Callum should have had an assist, but in the official record, he didn't have an assist.
I say it's my mom. It's my mom. Sorry. I don't know. The light don't work. Oh, for real. It's my mom. She's the one that bought me my camera, my equipment, everything.
Hello, mom.
Big up, mom.
Hello.
What team do you support?
I don't support anyone.
Tell the truth.
I don't.
She supports Tottenham. That's Tottenham.
Get off the screen, Sadiq.
No, we can't have it.
That's true.
Okay.
All right.
Your mum's the only Tottenham fan allowed, Sadiq. Your mum's the only Tottenham fan allowed.
Yeah.
Only other Tottenham fan, no other Tottenham fan. Yeah.
All right, cool. I just wanted to get it on once, man. That's all.
That's cool.
Right, so you had your mum, then your nan. Who else is next?
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Soon.
Gotta hurry up for your mom beat you, boy.
Come here. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
That's that energy we need, bro.
He's got the minerals.
I was gonna say,
Better take the
Money.
if he's got them.
I was gonna say, Alonso played couple games. You don't want to Chilwell. Chilwell done a mistake, scored a world-class goal, banger, and he's suddenly this special. Okay, Hudson-Odoi has come down the left side in the wing.
Here we go.
Okay, has done more than Havertz. Yeah, where's the same energy?
How is this going from Callum Hudson-Odoi to Alonso?
No. I'm giving you an example. We're keeping that energy for Chilwell. Why can't we do it for Hudson-Odoi against Havertz and Ziyech?
Bro, I can predict.
I mean, I've not mentioned Chilwell at all, so I'm not.
Again, if we're talking about who's been worse, fine. I don't care. I mean, it's a dumb debate to have. He was better than players who've been playing bad.
Okay. One more thing. So shouldn't he be playing in that position a lot more?
No.
Why?
Yes.
Because he didn't do anything in that game to say you have to start him in that position.
God.
There was no final product.
Nah.
Zero.
Question.
Zero.
He should play in that.
Come on.
I don't want to see
This is where I do disagree. This is where I do disagree.
What's going on here?
Whenever we talk about Cho, we can predict the lineup. It's gonna be Justin saying no.
Can we just
Josh or Matt to follow up.
Hold on. I'm disagreeing with Justice. I do think he deserves it. When we get to the League Cup against Southampton, put him at left wing. That is his chance again. And if he does well in that, then you can consistently look and go, maybe Cho should start at left wing consistently.
That's all I want. I just want
what you got to remember, I'm not saying he doesn't get his chance. He gets his chance, but we've also got to remember Pulisic comes back, he gets his chance. Timo Werner is getting his chance. Everyone's got to get their chance, and then whoever's playing the best plays. Simple as that.
See, that's a fair point.
Again, you asked me my opinion, and if you're in an attacking position and you've got no end product, then you're the same as Havertz and Ziyech. No end product. What's the difference?
But I mean, this was his first game on the
But
list.
that's a counter argument,
for him, though?
That's not an excuse. That's a counter.
There's always an excuse for Callum. He's in the wrong position. He didn't have enough game time there. His nan said something mean to him the other day. What other excuse you going to give the kid? What other excuse?
But that's not my thing. My thing is like he did show he had end product today, though.
No, he didn't.
So
he was good in transition. He was good in transition.
I'm just saying. Look, but like this is what I'm saying about the offside goal, though. Like that's a controversial decision, though. But it like as Chelsea fans, were you not mad that goal didn't stand?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it's like that's really you can't take that away from him. That's not his fault.
Yeah.
Just like Werner put it in the goal. That's not his fault. He showed that he can do that. You feel me? I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not the advocate saying Cho should start every game, but I'm just saying he can show that he could do that, and he's showing glimpses of it.
Somebody posted in the chat, Cho's life matter.
But I don't see why he can't. Matt said his next one be Matt said his next one be Southampton. I don't think so. I want him starting against Brentford.
But if Pulisic's there, when do we give Pulisic a game?
Well, that's Pulisic. I'm sorry, Pulisic has to work hard in training first, and then be put on the bench, and then put on.
How do you know he's not been? How do you know he's not been working hard in training?
Because they said it was 10 days for his injury, and it's turning.
An ankle injury. I think it's stupid to put 10 days on.
Okay,
because it depends on when your pain is there and when you can stand on it. Obviously, he's not able to stand on it. It's like Reece James.
Let me flip this excuse thing that people say they give Cho for, and I'm sorry to have to bring this up. How many more excuses are we going to give an injury player? How many more excuses are we going to
but now it's defense for Pulisic now it's
I understand. Javi, I understand now.
You see what I mean, bro? You see what I mean? I have to stand up for it, bro. I have to. I can't let it go on.
Sorry, Andrew, but
you're Pulisic a chance.
I'm not going to be
one at a time.
Doesn't make any sense.
I can't hear multiple people.
I can't. We want to give Pulisic a chance, but when he's injured all the time. But we don't want to give Cho another starting game against Southampton in the League Cup. After what we've had to suffer, I'm sorry to say this, not with this guy, but Ziyech and Havertz. This guy, and I'm not saying he had a great game. Cho had a good game. Okay. I don't see why we can't use that same front three against Brentford. I just don't see that opportunity. And I think it is nitpicking, asking like saying, "Oh, did he mean to pick out Werner in a header?" He picked out someone and they scored. Okay, I don't care who he meant to pick out. Listen,
let's not bring Pulisic into this.
No, let's do it as a counter argument. This is perfect. Andrew's seen it because
it's not a counter argument.
It's beautiful because he just mentioned something about Pulisic. Let's just throw him in. He comes from injury. Oh yeah, he has to fight for Pulisic, but Pulisic has to work for his spot too. He can't just come in like that.
Nobody's saying that.
He gave that excuse. Andrew just saw it.
hold on. Show me your proof where Pulisic hasn't been working hard in training.
I'm not saying he has not working. I'm just saying that same excuse. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the same excuse, the same thing I was pointing out. Y'all quick to highlight Cho. Oh, Cho this, Cho that, and doing all this wrong stuff. But Pulisic is coming in. He's gonna play there. You feel me? Like let's go at Pulisic. How Pulisic is not always consistent, bro. He has to work hard. He has to come back.
Everybody does every time we talk about Callum.
Can I flip this in another way?
But that's what I'm saying.
When we spoke about Ruben, and Ruben had that one game where he played well, all of you guys were saying, "Oh, he doesn't start to the League Cup." So
I was not saying that.
Where's
I
that
was
attitude
not
now?
I think we're getting. Hold on.
Guys,
for
you
Callum.
Time out. We're going out in the weeds here. Okay. First of all,
I'm just showing the agendas.
Okay. First of all,
the genders is y'all.
Let's calm down. It's not like Callum had a hat trick today. It's not like he set the world on fire. He played well, but that's
Guys,
it.
let me say this. Guys, let me say this.
I know, I agree. I'm just thinking.
Guys, we've got 2 out-of-form wingers at the moment right now. Pulisic, Cho came on and done more than what both of those guys did in the last 3 games. To say he doesn't deserve at least another start at that same position is ridiculous. I think our expectations on Cho are way too high at the moment. And Javi was right in saying that it's basically like if he had 4 A's and 1 B, all of a sudden he's a bad dude.
But he doesn't have any A's.
Hold on a second.
But it's true though, because hold on, Redneck, just one point. If I was listening to you guys talk right now, I would think Cho had a bad game. It's true the way y'all coming at him.
I've no points that he had a bad game.
No, I never said that. You're not listening. If I was listening to you guys talk in my head and I'm trying to picture the game, I'm thinking he didn't have a good game. I'm not hearing, that link-up play he did with Chilwell where he made that guy. I'm not thinking that beautiful switch out to Azpilicueta. I'm not thinking about I'm not thinking of that goal that should have counted. Like it's like it wouldn't exist if I didn't watch the game and like I'm talking here right now. Like it's just clear. I can hear in the tone. I mean what you guys are saying. Like I'm just pointing out the biasness. No, it's not the tone. The tone of the word. One word. I mean, I hear the biasness.
At no point have I said Cho's had a bad game. I think he had a good. As I said, I think
you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not saying you said that. I'm saying if I heard you guys talk, I would think that Cho had a bad game.
So Javi, are you highlighting? Are you highlighting just 3 plays?
But
you're not getting the point though. You're like if I was not watching the game, it would have made it seem like he never done those things. At least make it balanced. Like you feel me? At least make it balanced. All right, sorry. Let me let the redneck talk.
Guys, we're not talking about Cho starting versus Kai Havertz or Ziyech because one game, seriously, you want Cho to start? That's one thing. The second thing is, I think Timo Werner has more value points to start the game, right? Is Timo Werner performed better than Cho today or worse? Yeah. So that's already 2 players. There's already 2 players that you cannot take out of starting first 3, right? If Timo Werner is better than Cho today, he should have played with Lukaku, right? Do you think Mount is gonna be dropped based on how he performed when he came on? So the question is, it's a moot point we're arguing over here. The question is Cho is better right at this moment versus Kai Havertz and Ziyech? I agree at that particular game. But he will not start because Timo Werner outperformed him today, and Mount in the last couple of minutes outperformed Cho, and they made the difference in the game. So it's a moot point arguing. Cho had okay game. It's not below now, nothing above. That's all it is. Cho is not gonna play in the left wing because Timo Werner played better today with Lukaku. That's a fact. And Mount came on. You're not gonna drop Mount.
I think
Mount
was better at the right.
He was. I agree. When we get to the Timo Werner, I will tell everything I've thought about the game. But right now with Cho, it's just a moot point we're arguing because he competed not only against Ziyech and Kai Havertz, he competing against Mount and Timo Werner.
There we go.
Can I just say, Johnny, Mount didn't change the game. The sending off changed the game. Let's have it right. Let's have it right. Let's not get twisted about that.
Mount was good though. Mount was good. I'll be the first to say that Mount was good.
Mount was good. Mount was good, but the red card changed the game.
So let me ask this question before we get to player ratings.
All right.
We switched from a 3-4-3 into a 5-3-2, and Mount played into the midfield. Played right center mid. So when he came on, you could see him saying 3 in the midfield. Are we saying that when Mount is on, we should put him in the midfield instead of further forward and play a 5-3-2 and have him be in the attacking? So you have 2 attacking 8s with one that stays further back in a 6 role. Is that a better position for Mount? And is it, with the quality we have in that midfield, is it something we need to look at going forward, considering most of our attacking players are not on form?
Money.
Yes,
no,
well done,
that's where I
Pato.
see
You
him.
said
Him and
money.
Loftus
Let's
Cheek.
move on.
Those 2 guys.
Does anybody else have any thoughts on
I
on
didn't
that?
hear the question. Sorry, my dog finished
Yeah,
with his head.
Okay, so when Mount came on, we switched to a 5-3-2. Okay, he played on the right side of the 5-3-2. Is that his best position, playing as an 8? And
Actually,
2,
that's we played.
Yes.
I think we played actually 4-4-2 at that particular moment for a second until Mount came on.
what I'm saying, when Mount came on, he went to 3 in the midfield. It was Ruben, Kovačić, and Mount. And Ruben was the middle center mid, and he was tasked with dropping deeper.
No. Mount went directly to the right, and what's his name? Timo Werner went to the. Timo stayed with him on the right, but Cho was still there, right?
No, Cho came off.
Hold on a second. I know Timo. Mount was playing with Timo because in the beginning when he first came in, he was linking up with Timo Werner. Really good. It was 1-2 couple of times, get all the players for Timo. So yeah, he's coming in from midfield. It was for right.
Yeah. So is that something that we need to look at when Mount plays? Is playing with a 5-3-2 and having him play from deeper? Anybody have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I've always thought he plays better in a that's his natural position.
It looked natural.
3 in midfield.
It does look natural.
It does look natural. We've seen it before at the end of last season, even when we were playing 4-3-3. You know, when he dropped deeper against Real Madrid, against Man City in the semi-finals, he did a very good game. And I think that is more suited. So if we ever go to a 5-3-2, that's where you'll get the best out of Mount, and the same with Loftus Cheek as well. So I think you get the best out of him in a 3.
Do y'all remember my point? I don't know if I was in the show or not. Mount, like if you think of Azpilicueta, when we went down 1-1, do you think Azpilicueta had a good game before Mount came in or no?
Yeah.
Did you do what?
It made me kind of miss Reece James, honestly, before the 1-1.
What I was trying to say is, as soon as the Mount came in, I think the fluidity of the game on the right side became more.
Oh no!
Big up Roland. Roland's right.
Yeah, big up Roland. Let me read this out real quick.
Are you telling me no or?
No. Let me read this super chat real quick.
Go ahead.
Roland David, thank you for the super chat. If the game ended 1-1, the discussion would be different right now. So the red card changed the game.
It did.
It did.
It did.
I don't know what DOT means. I'm sorry. I'm old.
Department of Transportation.
The death of tax or taxes.
Players was okay. No player.
I think that was a transition word or something. Like he's trying to get you to say, okay, now you understand that the players was okay, no player was excellent. I think that's what he means.
Okay. I don't know what DOT. So if you can put that in regular chat, tell me what DOT means. Yeah.
I think I'm so wrong.
So.
What I was trying to say is like the Mount perfect position. We always struggle when Mount is not on the right side because the overlapping wingers are never there when Mount is not game. You see what I'm saying? So the Mount and Azpilicueta started to thrive better on the right because Mount was positioning himself on the inside. I keep saying it and saying it and saying it. He's always moving into the middle where he's best, Mount. In the middle, a little bit deeper behind the forwards.
Yeah.
So All right.
Makes
I
Azpilicueta
think
makes
what Redneck was
Azpilicueta
saying,
look
though,
good.
I think Alex, though, the red card did help, though, get him that space.
Well,
So,
absolutely.
on the right-
Whenever a team goes down to 10 players, it's
Yeah.
always easy. You always find more
Yeah, yeah.
space. That's
Yeah, exactly. And I think it did. The red card totally changed the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
even
Oh my God. I'm about to get my point out before Johnny.
even after the red card, it took time before we started improving.
Yeah.
Even when Mount come on, we weren't improving straight away. Mount, they were still on. Southampton was still in that momentum period.
Exactly.
It was only
And
when James
even
Ward done that
though
silly
even though
challenge.
they
it
went to
changed.
10 men, they're still trying chasing the game winner.
Yeah, but
They got-
yeah.
when you go down to 10 men, it's just you don't have that extra man. It made it a lot harder for them. They tried to play out a bit more, and they knew they couldn't, so they had to try and sit back and win the game, and that's where we got all the space in the end.
I thought, like, before the 1-1, I really missed Reece James because I feel like Aspie got a lot of space and his crosses was not up to par. I feel like Reece James started the season really well and his crosses has been on par.
Yeah, we missed Reece James.
Yeah.
absolutely.
I said in the Man City game, as soon as Reece James come off, that ruined us because that was our only sense of creativity. The Juventus game, we missed Reece James again. We missed Reece James again.
All right, so we're an hour in this. Hold on one second. We're an hour into the stream. Let's get to player ratings, and we can have a discussion after we do the player ratings.
Okay.
So we can do some more individual thoughts on the players. Sadiq, if you'd put that screen share up for me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Everybody can see that okay? Can we remove the super chat so we can see it?
Oh, Prime.
There we are.
Prime is here.
Prime is here. So we got some sense into the building now.
A long sense.
All right, so let's start with the man with the plan at the back at the goalkeeper, Edouard Mendy. We'll start. Sadiq, are you involved in this? Or are you out? Okay, we're going to start with Alex.
Wait, before we go into the player ratings, can I just say...
Big up Sadiq. Big up Kazilla.
Yeah.
Can I just say, can we give Barkley a bit of praise as well?
Yeah, actually, no. Do you know what I am? I'm actually going to give him some praise. Last two games, we talk about Callum Hudson-Odoi coming on doing well. Barkley has done well in the last two games coming on. He's made an impact every time he's come on, and I don't like this. This will prove agendas right out the window because I do not like Ross Barkley. I don't think Ross Barkley deserves anywhere near. I don't think he deserves to be anywhere near this team.
Yeah,
but when he's come on, he's done really well. And again, I want to see that from players like Callum who come on and do very well. I want to see that from people like Pulisic who come on and do very well. You come on, you do very well when you get in this team. And if Ross Barkley does continue to do this in the next three or four games, maybe you look and go, well, hey, if we're struggling for creativity, I don't want to see it, but maybe Ross Barkley gets in. We do know it is a perfect match.
Guys.
Bro, that ball was a peach, though.
No,
yeah, what's up?
Hold on.
Go, Sadiq.
Can you not hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we got you. Come on.
Saul ain't going to get any game time this rate.
Finito.
And have you not realised when Father's not in the stadium, Werner scores?
Yeah, Father's, we're going to ban you from the stadium.
Hold on. But how does that work? Because Father wasn't there the whole of last season.
But anyway.
Go on, Prime.
As I was saying, I've always been an admirer.
We're gonna get to Ross Barkley when we do the ratings, guys.
No, but I just wanted to speak quickly on him and say, and just a bit of our players in general, and say I've always been an advocate for Ross Barkley, and not for him to start every game, but I know how effective he can be.
He's a Giroud. He's the best substitute. He's a Giroud.
I know that's what I'm just saying. I know how effective he can be as a squad player. And all I can ask for our players is when they play to be effective. Just like when Joe played today, he had a good performance.
I was gonna bring up the Matt's point. Matt made a great point after the red card. We did not play
well. Players today, but he had a good performance. That's all I can ask of players. What?
Right, let's go.
Let's go with Mendy. Okay, let's start with Alex. Mendy, we need a score for Mendy.
6.
Andrew.
Yeah, the same 6.
Prime.
5.5.
Javi.
No, 6.
Matt.
6.
Foster.
6.
KJ.
6.
6 it is. We're not saying he should have saved that penalty, right?
No, that's.
Nah, I think his ball distribution was a bit.
He was late on a couple of times. Almost got caught in the back.
You shouldn't have saved that penalty, Prime. Sorry.
Yeah.
Can't have this penalty.
My thing is with my only thing with Mendy is he needs to get better
one
at
at a time.
penalties.
One at a time.
My only thing
You're
with
correct. He
Mendy
does.
is that he needs to get better at penalties.
No,
it's not ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. No penalty should ever be saved. Do you know that? No.
There's a
penalty
good
should
point.
ever be saved.
Normally, if a penalty is saved, 9 times out of 10 it's a poor penalty rather than a good
No.
Yes, it is,
this notion of no penalty should be saved.
Ladivus,
should be saved for one.
we'll
I'm not even saying he
at
should have saved this one. My point is with Mendy, he needs to get better at penalties.
That's the correct statement.
He can improve on penalties, but I'm not being funny. I'd rather him be bad at penalties than anything else. Because
again, I know. That's why I said
it's a straight up guessing game, bro.
The thing with Mendy is penalties.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you act like he. Okay, hold on. Look. I need to respond to this.
I said this after the Liverpool game. It seemed like the only way people can score against us is penalties. I said that as a bit of a joke, but there's a bit of truth to it. If penalties is the surefire way we can concede, teams are going to start looking for that.
All right, Prime. What does he need to improve about it? Because it's not like he's going the right way. It's not like he's going the right way and it's going like under his glove or something like that or anything like that. He's just guessing wrong, I feel.
Yeah.
What does he need to improve?
Stop guessing.
You have to guess. It's a penalty.
It is a guessing game.
It is a guessing.
Goalkeepers do their research, but normally it is.
Who's got
with music?
Every song, let it go. Let it go.
You can't play music on here. You can't play music on here.
When goalkeepers go to save penalties, most of the time they've already chosen which side they're going to dive before the players even struck the ball. Unless the players like a Jorginho, where they kind of look for what the goalkeeper's going to dive, so they wait till the last minute. But normally,
he's got feedback. He's
got feedback.
Come on, guys. You've been on streams long enough not to have
I hear what you're saying, but you can actually work on penalties as a goalkeeper.
You can.
No, it's still a
Yes.
game.
No. Time out.
Because if you're a penalty takers, there are little things you can do to put the goalkeeper off, can't you? You can give the goalkeeper the eyes or whatever. There are little techniques you can do.
Yeah, but I don't think that's in men's mentality.
That should work, but that also hold on. As a penalty taker, there are little things you can do to put the goalkeeper off, give them eyes or whatever. That also works in the opposite direction.
No, penalties should never be missed.
There are things goalkeepers can do to work on penalties and to improve on them.
We definitely should move on.
Okay, that's enough of this conversation. This is a conversation to have in a different stream. So let's go on to the defense because we're going to be here all day if we don't. Let's start with Rudiger. Alex.
6.
Andrew.
Yeah, 6.
Latimus.
Yeah, I agree. 6.
Javi.
7.5.
Matt.
7.
Farter.
6.
JJ.
He had that one little run where he could have, where Lukaku could have scored. So I'll give him a 7 for that.
So we're going to say 6.5 for Rudy. I don't know what he did wrong. If anybody can tell me, I thought he played fairly well.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think
that's why I put 7.
Him and Chilwell did not connect in the beginning. We actually got a couple of times an argument. That's how we got the penalty. Because Rudiger first did not.
No.
He got that penalty from a dumb challenge by Chilwell.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not saying.
purely on Chilwell. Nothing on
Yes,
Rudiger.
no, I'm not saying a penalty. I'm saying the run up that made that whole freaking. How did Livermore got into the box?
Livermore took him on one. Like
I
when
understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but we cannot do this on every player, or we're going to be here for an hour. So
for me, it's 6. So done.
So for me, we're going to go 6.5 for Rudy. On to Thiago. Start with Alex again.
7.
Andrew.
6.
Prime.
Thiago Silva at 6.5.
Chevy.
What the hell? 7.5. Like, how do you get so harsh on that?
Matt.
7.
Farter.
6.5.
KJ.
7.
We're going to go with a 7 for Thiago. The old man played 2 games in 4 days.
3.5.
Brilliant.
Faxon was class. Like, I don't get how he got a yellow for that challenge, bro.
I don't either. Some of that stuff just is way beyond me, but whatever.
Soft. It's soft.
Yeah. Let's move to the man who scored the first goal, Trevor Chalobah. Alex, Trevor.
8.
Andrew.
Yeah, the same. 8. Very good performance.
Prime.
8.5. I think it was brilliant, particularly in the second half.
Xavi.
Yeah, 8.5 for you like that to come in and score a goal. Yeah.
Matt.
8.
Potter.
7.
KJ.
8.5.
So I think we're going to be around an 8 for him, which is amazing from a center back position. Yeah, this is what you call earning a chance and keeping your name in the hopper to play. If you do stuff like this, this is what you do.
Are you talking about Pulisic?
I'm talking about everybody in the team.
I'm joking with you. Sorry.
I know, but everybody in the team. If you want to know what you need to do to stay in Tuchel's mind, have a performance like Trevor Chalobah. And there's a few others we'll get into. All right, let's start on the. We'll start with the left wing with Chilwell. This ought to be good. Alex.
5.
Andrew.
7.5.
Prime.
7.
Xavi.
Sorry, step away. Who are we on again?
Chilwell.
7.
Matt.
I can't give more than a 6 because of that penalty.
We got you, Sadiq.
Yeah,
Potter.
I'll go same as Sadiq. 6.
KJ.
I thought he actually played a pretty decent game apart from the penalty, so I'll give him a 7.
Okay, so I think we're going to end up with a 6.5 for Chilwell.
That's ridiculous.
Did he have a great game aside from the goal?
He had a good game.
Well, his corners were very good. I think they were.
Move on.
I mean, I would say I would put it 7, but because of the penalty, 6.
Okay.
Him and Rudiger did not connect in the beginning of a game.
Let's move on.
Not
I mean, connection aside, I think he did what he
No,
knows.
it's a couple of times. Anyway,
Very well.
We got to move on.
Let's move. We got the first half of Kovačić. Kova.
Yes.
Alex.
7.
Andrew.
Yeah, 7.
Prime.
6.5.
Xavi.
6.
Matt.
This could be me because I listened to it on the radio, but 5.5.
Definitely.
Farter.
You have a point there, though.
Hello.
Well, I said 7. I said 7.
Yeah, but you were muted, so I didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry.
KJ.
Was in the background.
7.
I think we're going to end up with a 6.5 for Kovačić as well. I don't know where the first few game Kovačić went, but we want him back.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I said that I wanted Jorginho in the first place, and they kind of said it on the radio quite perfectly. In that second half, we lost the control of the midfield, and the whole idea of Jorginho is he's there to control the midfield. And I always feel when Kovačić is next to someone like Ruben or Kanté, there's not enough control in that midfield. Whereas Jorginho sits there, he has the control, and then it allows either a Kovačić, Kanté, or Ruben to go forward and do their thing. So when all you just were saying Kovačić yesterday, that's why I was just like, no, Jorginho.
Nah, that's why I said yesterday, I was like, I would rather pair Jorginho because, anyway, I don't want to blab. Let's just get into ratings.
Yep.
It's my turn.
Let's get into
Doesn't
Ruben.
matter, they
Alex.
pulled out in the first half. But okay.
8.
8 for Ruben. Andrew.
Yeah, 8.
Prime.
Ruben. 8. 7.5. 7.5.
Jevy.
A biased 10. Nah. At 8. At 8.
Matt.
Oh no, Javi's here too.
9. 8.5.
8.5. Father, are you there?
He's in the toilet.
He went toilet.
Okay. KJ.
Wow, I don't know.
Give him 8.
So we're going to be in for an 8 on Ruben. Brilliant flick on header, set up the goal, played well. Again, somebody who's earned a chance, and he's performed when he was on the pitch at a high level. So this again, another example of what you need to do to stay in the team.
Jesus, the subliminals.
I tell you, man, this is why I gotta call him out.
Jester, I love you, bro, but the subliminals.
What's subliminal? I'm just.
Look at that subliminal.
Am I not correct?
Anyway, Aspie.
You're right, though, to be fair.
Anyway, Aspie. No, he's biased.
I agree.
Dave. Alex. For the captain.
Aspie?
Yep.
6.
Andrew.
6.5. He's got an assist.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. 6.5.
Did he get an assist?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I swear I was going to ask you, Pram, if you actually watched the game and you give ratings. I actually was going to, I swear to God, I was going to ask you, did you actually watch the game at all today?
Of course I watched the game.
Wait,
actually,
who's...
I'll give him a 7.
Javi.
A 6.
Matt.
6.
KJ.
7.
We're going to go with a 6.5.
Red Day.
Okay, we're going to leave somebody to last.
Nah, just rate him now, man.
Yeah.
No, we're going to start with Werner.
Yeah, you can tell. Like...
Alex, Werner. You're on mute, buddy.
I'm thinking. Give me
Alex, did you actually watch the game?
9.
A 9 for Werner.
Yeah.
Andrew.
8.
Prime.
8.
Javi.
8.5.
Matt.
9.
Fata.
10.
KJ.
9.
Well, you've got an 8.5 for Werner.
10.
Clearly, he was man of the match.
He was man of the match for me.
Let's go to the man in the middle, Mr. Romelu Lukaku. Alex.
6.
Andrew.
Yeah, 6. Robbed off another assist from Timo Werner. But yeah, 6.
Prime.
Lukaku, I'll give him a 7.5.
Javi.
6.
Matt.
6.5.
Fata. Oh, he's not doing anybody but Timo, I guess. KJ.
No, 6. I said 6. Oh my god.
Take yourself off mute.
But you're mute.
You're on mute.
Oh my god.
Bro, just keep yourself on loud, unless you're doing something that you usually do.
He's
in toilet, bro. He's in toilet.
Well, then don't even give anything because we don't hear anything. Just put yourself on mute until you come back
KJ.
from the toilet.
6.
Good
6.
lord.
Nippin also said 8.
So we're going to do a 6.5 for Lukaku. I gave him a 7. Should have scored, but I think he linked the play up well at times, so 6.5. Now here we go, the mental cases. All right, everybody, start your agendas. Callum Hudson-Odoi. We'll start with Sadiq because he wants in on this one.
7.5.
You have lost your mind, but okay. Alex.
What?
7.5, you have to have a goal or assist on that.
6.
He deserved assist.
What? Deserved. I deserve to be a millionaire, but I'm not. Andrew.
So you are a millionaire.
6.5.
Prime.
6. He had it. He was good today. To be fair. Yeah.
So
6.
Javi.
7.
Matt.
7.
Yeah, that was so hard for you.
No, I was halfway between 6.5 and 7, but I'll go 7.
Flutter.
7.
KJ.
A very fair 10. I'm kidding. 7.
So I would have said 6.5. I don't think he was any better than Lukaku. I don't know how we arrive at these scores, but whatever. We'll give him a 7.
Well, we gave a 6.5 to Chilwell, so you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Cho gets a 7 and he didn't score or assist.
I think Lukaku was very underwhelming today.
Chilwell gets 6.5.
Chilwell gets a 6.
Did Chilwell even, have the best of games, taking away the goal? So Chilwell was better than, or just as good as Chilwell.
I think he was decent because he did offer attacking threat. Like he should have scored.
I mean,
that,
I would argue, yes, he scored the goal, but he also conceded the penalty, so that wipes both out.
But yeah, that's what takes away from him, like not having a 7.
What's the rating for decent? What's the rating for decent?
Average is 6.
They took a point of Chilwell for him to concede a penalty, but they didn't give a point back for him scoring. That doesn't make any sense. But there we go.
That's what I was gonna. If average is 6 and he conceded a penalty, is his penalty change the game? Yes, completely. Did he goal change the game? No.
Cool. Did Joe change the game?
No, that's what I'm saying. He was okay. He didn't do nothing extra.
I agree.
Yeah, I think a 6.5 is fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rudiger did not concede the penalty, but Rudiger has 6.5 too.
So, but wait, why are you changing Cho's rating?
Didn't you just say 6.5 is fair?
No. I said for Chilwell.
Oh,
Look at the agenda.
We were talking about Callum, and you said 6.5 is fair.
Man.
Subliminal, Javi, subliminal.
Again, this is a biased rating. I don't care what you say. He wasn't better than Lukaku. He wasn't better than Chilwell or Azpilicueta or Rudiger or Kovačić.
Wow.
They weren't. He wasn't any better than any of those players because he had no end
I
product.
still think Prime did not watch the game.
Even forget those guys. Did he play better than Mount and Barkley when they came on?
No.
Bro, you can't. That's not fair. Like how? They're coming off the bench, fresh legs.
Barkley had one pass.
But
Like,
here's
what
the
are you
thing.
talking about?
The thing is, I'm actually not hating on Cho. I think he did play good today. But when I don't like
I
when
think you
people
didn't
are
watch
gassing
the
up his
game. I
performance.
think you didn't watch.
Nobody's gassing. Nobody's saying like, yo, he's been amazing. Nobody's saying it's just we're saying he had a good performance.
Javi, no, I'm no one here, but I'm in a group chat with people who are gassing up.
Oh, okay, that's different then.
And that's what I don't like because the next game he plays, if he has a stinker again, then people are going to get onto Cho, and I don't like that.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do
yeah,
substitutes
we
real
know.
quick, 'cause we're running on an hour and a half.
No, we should be.
Let's start with the one that got the most minutes in Mason Mount. Alex Mason Mount.
7.
Andrew.
6.5.
Prime.
6.
Chevy.
6.5.
Matt.
7.
Potter, are you there?
7. Same.
KJ.
7.
We're gonna go with a 7 from Mount. Jorginho. Alex.
5.
Andrew.
Yeah, the same 5.
Prime.
Who are we going with? Barkley.
No.
Oh, we're going Jorginho, then Barkley.
Oh, Jorginho. Yeah, 6.5.
Chevy.
6.5.
Matt.
6.5.
Potter.
6.
KJ.
6.5.
Okay, so it's going to be a straight 6 for Jorginho because we had some lower scores, which is an average performance, which, again, Barkley. Alex.
7.
10.
Andrew.
10.
6.5 just for the assist. That was it.
Or the key pass.
Pre-assist.
Pre-assist.
Pass, sorry. Pre-assist. Sorry. Oh, that's freaking stat. Jesus. Yeah, sorry.
I know, I hate
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah. Right.
Prime.
Oh, do you see that ball from Barkley? World class. I'm giving him an 8.
I'm watching it again. I just like as soon as you come on and the highlights. Oh, who the hell is this?
I don't care.
Kovačić,
It's
Jorginho,
so
Yo, who are you?
Jevi.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
Xavi,
I just see.
Are you getting robbed or something?
Bro.
7.
Matt.
7. I mean, people were saying, "Oh, 7 for one pass," but he was on the pitch for 5 minutes. You can't either that, or you're going to give him a not available because he hasn't had much time. But in the time he has done very well. So 7.
Better than Callum, but we moved.
Andrew, if this was Cho, and if Cho had that same performance coming on for 7 minutes, you'd be saying 10 out of 10. So
No, I wouldn't.
let's be quiet about that.
Okay,
Let's be
okay,
quiet.
let's finish this
And I
up.
wouldn't.
Potter.
I'd give him 6.5, and that's a fair rating.
I say 8.5.
Okay,
Oh,
KJ.
Come on, man. 8.5.
Yes.
Come on,
Yes.
Potter, man.
Yes.
Jesus. Are you still ill or something? What are you taking?
Viva Ross Barkley!
Viva Ross
Viva Ross Barkley! He
I
left us
can't hear you. Oh, hey, stop singing so I can hear Sadiq.
8.5 as well, yeah? 8.5 as well. I want the higher rating.
Sure.
KJ,
You're high giving these ratings, not a higher rating.
what'd you get him?
6.5.
Okay, I'm going to give him a 3 to offset the 8.5, so he's going to get a 7.
What?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
You
Can't give him
literally,
8 points.
literally admitted that you're doing fraudulent ratings. Right
Yes,
there.
I am, because you
Yet
gave him an
all of you doing
8.5.
the same thing.
Yeah, to counter your fraudulent ratings. That's what he's doing.
What do you mean? He gave a world-class pass.
8.5.
Kovačić can't pass like that. Jorginho can't pass like that.
Kovačić can't pass like that, buddy.
I agree with Jorginho. I agree with Jorginho. Can't pass it like that. That's why he got.
Yeah, the ball
from
would
me.
like stop in the air before he tried to stop. Like,
No,
but
the only
Kovačić can't pass
reason I
like
gave him
that.
a low
If
score was
Jorginho
the
was crossing,
offset.
if Jorginho was crossing that ball, we'll be still watching the game because that cross will still be up in the
Same
air.
with Kovačić.
And Kovačić has some protein behind it when he hits the ball.
Okay.
Kovačić can do that, bro.
First global CFC, Callum did not have an assist in the game. So you just need to understand before you start calling people names, Callum had no assist in the game.
I mean, can I just make the point? If Ross Barkley was played more of the game, we'd judge him on more. But I mean, for me, I'd argue that if you play 5 minutes of the game, you get a not available anyway because it's not really enough time to judge.
lost
But
the
if we're
possession a couple of times.
if we're gonna judge the 5 minutes on how we played, he played very well. So I'm not. That's why he's getting a high rating. If he played more of the game, then we'd have more to judge. But you guys want to give a rating for someone that's played 5 minutes. So there you go.
No,
I mean,
Matt, he played for 5 minutes. He lost possession 2 times, and then he gave the pass. What I'm saying, I'm not saying we should not rate this kind of performance. I agree. 5 minutes, it shouldn't be rated.
That's
it
fine.
should
I
be
don't
not
mind,
available.
I don't mind that. I don't mind not rating 5 minutes.
Huh?
The 8.5 for a pass.
I mean, I wouldn't give. I wouldn't give
Andrew,
8.5.
Andrew, that pass was the winner. Let's make it
I mean,
clear.
No, Cho was the winner. Aspi passed was the winner.
Cross was.
Yeah, I mean, 8.5 is too much. But I don't.
I agree.
8.5, and I can understand the 7. But 8.5 is ridiculous. Okay?
Yeah. Why are you putting on me? I said 8, didn't I?
So we can see the face
ridiculous
of
as
a
well.
person.
8 is ridiculous as well.
Andrew, I just said,
I know
after I said 8, I literally said I don't care if I'm being biased.
Yeah,
I mean, guys, if we're gonna give Ross Barkley an 8.5, can I give Ruben a 10 then?
That's
We're not giving him an 8.5.
You might as well.
Besides, I'm expecting you guys all to be realistic. I just went extravagant because I love Barkley. I don't care, but you guys should be realistic and cancel that
had
out.
to give him a free to offset the ridiculous scores.
And I expect Chester to do it. Thank you. I expect you to do it to cancel it out. Thank you.
Can we give Pulisic as well a 10 out of 10 for being on the hospital bed?
Yes.
We'll give the orange
rate
slice.
Tammy as well. Give Tammy a 10 out of 10.
Can we give Lampard a 10 out of 10 of stinking out the management?
You want to give Tuchel a rating? Does anybody want to do?
Tuchel 10 out of 10. Tuchel 10 out of 10. 100%.
No,
Go at the ref.
why? I'll give him 9. He brought Jorginho. I didn't want him.
Oh no,
Andrew.
Alex, that's just stinking agenda.
Today,
Jorginho come on and controlled the
I don't know
midfield.
why Alex doesn't like Jorginho. I don't know what Jorginho has done to him.
Look. You the one, Matt. You the one said that we were 1-1 when we 1-1. After Jorginho came in, we still did not play good in midfield, right?
That's true.
Yeah, but
did you hold on? Did you say that?
Yes, but when the
exactly
at the point, no, my point is that when I would argue you haven't brought Jorginho on early enough. By that point, it's hard to suddenly get the game back. When Southampton have already got back control of the midfield, it's hard to just with one sub and quickly change it back. Eventually, obviously, it was the mixture in with the send it off, so it was hard to tell. I would argue if Jorginho started that game, we wouldn't have lost control of the midfield.
I don't.
I will argue we will not have. I will argue that we will not have scored first. We will not have that many chances to score the goal if Jorginho was on.
I politely disagree. I'd actually argue it would give more freedom to players like Ruben if Jorginho was on. But there you go. We'll agree to disagree.
Exactly.
I don't agree to that.
Because Kovačić was sitting deeper of the two, and he's not an anchor.
Let's do this, man. What are we doing, the manager?
What I was hold on one more second. Here's my problem with the substitution of Jorginho. Everybody was saying that we have a problem to play low blocks. Why would you have a defensive midfield in the low block?
But Southampton were not playing a low block.
Hold on a second. When Southampton scored the goal and get the game 1-1, do you think we'll still be open? Because that was 70th minute.
Southampton was still pressing when they were 1-1 because that's how they play. The only time they stopped pressing was when they went down to 10 men because you can't do that with 10 players because then Chelsea have an extra man.
I think
Southampton are not a team to sit back.
I think they've changed to a back 3 before
when
that.
Romero went to the left. That was when Romero, what's his name? Ex-Chelsea player. When he went in the back 3, Romero, when he went in the back 3, I don't know how obvious you can tell that he's going defensively. I don't know what else you can do to show his motivation.
So, does anybody else want to give Tuchel a rating?
I'll give Tuchel.
Yeah, 9.
I mean, I'd say 8. He made good substitutions at the end, but he should have started Jorginho at the start. That's my only criticism.
No, I don't think he should have.
I think he was right. I mean, maybe.
Jorginho eventually needs a rest. He plays every game for Chelsea, every game for Italy.
Yeah, but until you have someone that can do Jorginho's role, unfortunately, we can't give him a rest. And Southampton.
The first half actually
I
proved
know
that
what you
we
mean.
have.
I
And
mean,
actually proved that we play.
after we've lost 2 games in a row and we need to get a win back before the international break, you can't afford to rest people. I'm sorry.
I know, and I'm not saying.
To be fair, we should have been 2-0 up.
My point. What like he didn't. What minute did Jorginho come on? Did anyone know?
About
72nd minute.
Okay, so he got rested for about 70 minutes, 72 minutes. Like, I'm fine with that. That's good. Like, one game or 2/3 of a game getting a rest, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
But Ladavus, my point would be if we didn't have that sending off and we drew the game, we'd all be saying, "Oh, why wasn't Jorginho in there to control the midfield?"
No,
counteract that. We could have been 2-0 up though by then.
Exactly.
But we control. We obviously we had the chances we missed in the first half, but we in that second half we lost control of the midfield, and then we conceded the goal. Whether that was directly from it gave Southampton that momentum. So that was the argument where we would have said, "Well, if Jorginho was there, we wouldn't have lost control of the midfield."
Hold on a second.
Guys, I've got a low battery. I need to end it. I'm so sorry. I need to end it.
Did we or did we not play good in the first half and
we did.
in the midfield? Did we control the game?
We got to end it here. Please like and subscribe.
It's gonna die any second. I'm sorry.
Ross Barkley out. Get him out.
Of course, it's gonna die when I'm having a 10 out of 10 performance, bro.
We got Alex, we got Andrew, we got Javi, Justice for hosting, Matt for late co-hosting, Andrew took his spot obviously. We got Farah as well on the stream. Hope you get better. KJ, Ladimus, Josh, and Nippon if you're watching anywhere. Big up to all of you.
He's in the background somewhere.
No,
goodbye,
I hope he's not getting sick, and I hope he's not getting sick. He was soaking wet.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't get sick, but.
Fator said,
Fator's he's got a voodoo doll there.
Honestly, when I say I'll catch
big
you
up yourself.
See ya.
Like the video, subscribe. Peace.
You got that HP that won't die.
WorldWideChels. I would watch us. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWide.